Was the year I made my intro. By 2020 I was kicking hoes, though. Was getting depressed by 2021. Hoes did all that talking but couldn't get it done. By 2022 I holler, fuck all these hoes. Had these bitches running like a drippy coke of nose. Now it's 23 and I'm still undefeated. The way I run that game, for please think that I cheated. 100% pure beat. Ain't no cutting me. 100% pure beat. What the fuck you mean? 100% pure beat. Yeah, I'm born and bred. 100% pure beat. You heard what I said.
Man, they coming over all this shit, this I'm 100%
Bitches starting to act like a flock of vegan sheep. All this making and frontin', what happened to the beat? Mopey's playing like kids hide and seek. Complaining that I go too hard, they call the boys on me. Forensics had to take it off, they called it emergency. Bagged up all the evidence, trying to build a case on me. Sent it off for testing, yeah, they got my DNA. But I ain't even tripping, cause the flows gon' play. I'm 100% pure beat. Qualified by pedigree, 100% pure beat. Certified by the streets, 100% pure beat. Yeah, I'm born and bred, 100% pure beat. You heard what I said. Good afternoon, Lit Lane. Good afternoon, Lit Lane. Good afternoon, Lit Lane. I am demetralitALLday of the demetralitALLday channel, otherwise known as Lit Lane. And I am here to make sure that I am not in some type of weird fucking twilight zone. The sector has been abducted by some weird out of this world phenomenon. And I just wanted to come in and check and make sure that I am actually living, breathing 100% pure beef. And just to do a check-in on Lit Lane to make sure y'all have not got caught up in this delirium, mass delirium that's going on. Hey. I let people do what the fuck they gonna do. That's why the name of my this live is called Demetra be on some other shit. Demetra be on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very grateful that I be on some other type of shit because 2025, as for me and my channel, we're gonna create some content and we're gonna go head on with the go on because baby, I am I don't even know what's going on. All I know is that every channel I go to in this sector, every channel, every platform in this sector, not every, but the majority, when I go in to check, everybody's on the same exact fucking thing. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Miss Juicy Reviews. Everybody on the same shit, saying the same thing about the same thing. They're not even beefing or giving different perspectives to the same thing, which is fucking fine. What's up, Betty Boo? What's up, Lady Steph? It's fine. But Lit Lane, I have got to make it I recognize that I'm going to have to start coming on here a couple of more times a day. You know what I'm saying? Just to break my own monotony. Okay? And to break some of y'all monotony who may feel like me, like, God damn, for real? Seriously? This what we doing? That's what I'm coming on for y'all. Okay? What's up, Lady Steph? What's up, CC? What's up, Sean P? Shot Rock King, Daniel, don't forget to get, because the Lit Lane Pit Crew, they already know. Don't forget to get your Lit Lane merch. I got it at the top of the comments. Safe haven for normal people. demetralitALLday is now the norm.
right? I'm now the normal people. Okay? I'm truly sick of it. I'm not allowing this crap to get into me. I don't even know what, I don't even care. It's just the monotony of it all. Oh my God, the monotony of it all, the repetitiveness of it all, the realiness it of it all. What's up, Tracy? What's up, Angie? Right? And I don't even know what the fuck going on. All I know is that everywhere I go, it's like everywhere is doing the same thing about the same thing, and they doing the same thing the same way about the same thing. What's up, Angie? I just can't. I can't. So let's get into some other shit. Let's get into some other shit. Let's get into some other shit. Don't forget, you guys, that we are just now in day 3 of Vlogmas. This is not my Vlogmas live. I decided last night that my Vlogmas will be consistent of me coming on each day and going into my vault, right? And showing y'all or featuring one of my Christmas videos or Christmas content from the last 5 years I've been on here. So last night, if you missed it, I did I did a live and I played my 5 hot dogs in 5 minutes challenge from 2019. So check that out. If y'all have not seen it, it was a trip. What's up, Castro? Y'all gotta let me know if they got any new food challenges or any new type of stuff like that or any type of new stuff. I like that type of shit. And when I've been looking at my studio, I got challenges, all kind of challenges and stuff from 2019 on my channel that I always have participated in. So if y'all see something fun out there or something to do, let me know. I am going to show when I ate the hot chip. I am going to show when I ate the hot chip. I already had found that when I put it aside. I watched, and then we might play a game like maybe on, I think for the Dragathon. What's up, living my best life, OG? I think for the Dragathon on November on the first January 1st. Y'all know I do. This gonna be my 3rd annual Dragathon. I think I'ma save pulling out my drags like I'ma drag everybody in the sector and the subscribers and everybody right on my Dragathon. But hey, Melissa. Oh, Melissa, I love the picture. Oh my God, let me show y'all. But anyway, while I'm pulling this up, let me finish telling y'all what I thought about. I think I'm gonna bring out the vote on New Year's Day. I think I'm gonna play this thing like y'all name any content creator in the sector, and I go in my vote and I will pull out a video of me dragging them. I literally got a video. I did everybody in the beef sector. Everybody in the beef sector, I didn't done videos on. Every motherfucking body. What's up, foot soldier? So I think that's gonna be so fun. On top of me dragging them like concurrently, like dragging everybody on the first of the year just to set off my beef sector year. I'ma also, hey, the beef sector podcast. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like. I'ma also let y'all just name any name, and I'm gonna drag them now on that day, and then I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna go pull out a video, baby. When I be looking through my studio. My channel right now has 200 some videos on it. Y'all know I got literally 2,117 videos. Right? So a lot of my stuff is on private from when I think I did that when my channel was under attack with them strikes and it still got struck. You know what I'm saying? And I just never unprivated everything. Let me show y'all what Melissa posted yesterday. This live right here gonna be some reactions. It's gonna be some headlines. It's gonna be some of everything. Okay, y'all. You know, hell, why not? The sector got anything going on, anything goes. I'm anything. I need to save this image. Let me save this to my phone. To my computer. Now, y'all know I don't have this mug that Melissa bought. Shout out to y'all who've been supporting. I seen one of the Stephs, Gaia, Melissa, and somebody else. And Kathy, I see y'all ordered y'all mugs. Okay, hold on. I'm saving this picture that Melissa posted because it is so cute. Let me show y'all. Hey, Ashton. So y'all saw the two mugs I have, which I don't know why I got the same mug in different colors. You would have thought I would have got two different ones, but I didn't. But Melissa bought this mug, the Pit Crew mug. Thank you. And it looks so freaking good. Can y'all see it? Let me see. Let me take this banner down. Look at that Lit Lane mug. Look at that Lit Lane Pit Crew mug. That looks so fucking good. Right? It looks so good. And I'm looking at it when I know, Melissa, I love this. So now I have got to order me one, right? Because look how good that look, right? And so y'all know all my little designs and stuff is my little designs I didn't done over the time and everything. And I'm just like so proud of it. I'm so proud of that Little Lane Pit Crew mug. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta give me one of those. So here goes the merch link again. It's at the top. I just opened it up. This is my first time really dropping the link to Lit Lane in general. I opened it up to the Lit Lane Pit Crew maybe a week or so ago with some discounted prices, of course, for my Pit Crew members. But now it's open to everybody. Hold on, why I can't never find my link? Oh my God, this is what I be talking about. Child, Demetra gotta learn how to do better business, baby. I need to learn how to do better business. How come? Hey, says a friend, I should have my link just everywhere up and down this month. Oh, Living, can you grab? You might be busy. Can you grab that link from at the top? It's the very first comment right here. Can you grab that and drop it, please? The link to my merch. And then let me show y'all. So Melissa, thank you for supporting. Thank you so much for sharing this picture. And all you guys who got the mugs, shoot me a picture. If you don't post on your community wall or something like that, shoot it to me on my IG and let me know in the comments, or shoot it to me on demetralitALLday at yahoo.com. Right? So I can post the pictures up. And just to show you guys really quickly, okay, that's the mug that Melissa has, the Pit Crew mug. And then I got the beautiful demetralitALLday face mug. And then I got the litALLday logo mug. And then I got the original Lit Lane mug, and that's in white too. And then I got this one. Boom, the daily affirmation ones with yours truly face on it. Okay, we got the merch. So feel free. Oh yeah, that's what I need to do too. I need to add it to my channel description. I don't even have my notebook over here for my notes. Hold on. Oh. And then for some reason, I'm supposed to be able to add like a merchandise. Okay, Living, no problem. I got I got it. Let me think. I got it. Let me. Oh Lord, I think I'm about to leave the thing. I'll be right back. I didn't hit the wrong button. Let me say. No. Cancel. Okay. Oh my. Child. Thank y'all for sticking with me. Y'all would have no idea that I sit here and call myself getting ready for this show. I sit here at least 20 minutes before time getting prepared. And I just don't understand why it don't look that way. Let me put this link. Hey, good energy. Did I say hey, Tracy? I feel like I didn't say hey. Let me put this link in my private chat real quick so I can have it. Let me see. And then I also made it my business to put my little merch store on my desktop, on my bookmarks mark, so I can just go to it, right? Like I've been really considering thinking I'm really getting it together, but that's all right. That's all right because 2025, everything gonna be real good because it's time to get back to content because the beef sector ain't gonna be a beef sector in it's been I don't even care. But I need to make sure I've always did up the content, but it's time for me to step it up a notch to get back in the rotation of truly producing content and knowing that that's what I'm coming on here to do. Period. 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 So hey. Anywho, I wanted to show you guys some different things. I started talking about the merch. I wanted to show y'all what's on my agenda. I got a couple of different articles. Hey, Room Shaker, that I wanted to talk about. And then I think I want to show y'all. Yeah, I think I'm going to start with that. Let me close some of this stuff out because if I don't, I'm going to get lost in the sauce. And everything going to shut down on me. So let me show y'all. I had wanted to talk about Trina. And this was a couple of weeks back, right? And I just never did that content for whatever reason. But I think it might be interesting to talk about Trina and her husband. Did y'all see like a few weeks back when it was a big talk about what's up watching? When it was talking about, Trina got married, the rapper, right? And so she got married and she did not have a prenup with her husband. And then she had given an interview where they asked her why she did that. And I thought it was very, very interesting, her answer and her response. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pull that up and we can talk about it. I think what happened was I had I should be able to look in my email and find that link. Let me write that down. I'm going to see about sending that link to myself again. Trina. But since I got this up, baby, this sector turning into a whole lot of things. It's been turning into a whole lot of things for a whole couple of years now. And like Shelly said yesterday, shout out to Shelly, shout out to Lady Nika. I happened to catch that part on Lady Nika Live yesterday when Shelly hit the link. And how Shelly phrased it was perfect, very appropriate. When she say that she just don't, that it's not so much of, that the sector gonna be how it is because people have accepted that as the new norm. And so it's hard to go back from that, right? Oh, Lord, just read my book came up here hot. She talking about somebody finally married that trash box. Yeah, somebody finally married Trina. And I'm gonna pull that up in a second, but I found this other article. And in the sense of trying to just keep the show going, because they had a couple of problems, I'm gonna just show that one first. What's up, Brooklyn Beauty 718? Y'all, I'm just gonna have to, I like saying what I'm gonna do out loud. I just have to start getting in a mindset that I have to come on here and just really create my own shows and my own content again, which I've always done, but I just don't see myself doing too much beef sector stuff. It might be 6 months before they get back to beef sectoring, if they ever do. So I got this article, right? And I saw the title and I say, damn. So you mean to tell me Trump wasn't lying? So you mean to tell me Trump was not lying? Now, who remember when Trump said during the debates that the people was eating the cats and the dogs? I remember I was over there running queues when I saw that. Right? But I don't remember what state that Trump said they was eating the dogs and the cats. Was it Ohio? Do anybody remember? So, Betty Boop, you remember, what was it, Ohio? Hey, Leon. Ah, I'm not starting this shit. Y'all see it right here. Right? Y'all see this came down my feed today. This was just, oh, you think so? This was just 6 hours ago. So I looked at this. Y'all don't make me choke. A snack in the meal always dropping down, fact checking my ass. You know what I'm saying? Which I do like. You think he did say Ohio? Okay. So a snack in the meal trying to do a spoiler alert. No spoilers. Let me read this, y'all. Read along with me. Hold on. Ow! They're eating the cats. American woman jailed in Ohio. This was 6 hours ago. An Ohio woman has been jailed for a year for killing and eating a cat. So apparently she only killed and ate one cat they know of. Alexis T. Farrell's, ooh, that's a hell of a name. That's pretty. Alexis T. Farrell's arrest received worldwide attention after it was falsely used as proof. Wait a minute. Alexis Farrell's arrest received worldwide attention after it was falsely used as proof of claims by Donald Trump and running mate J.D. Vance that Haitian immigrants in Springfield, Ohio were eating a pet. Okay, so this was where they came from. The lady Farrell, 27, from Canton, Ohio, pleaded guilty on Monday to cruelty with animals and was given a maximum prison sentence by Stark County Common Pleas. Farrell's Frank G. Forcion, I don't know what that is. I can't express the disappointment, shock, disgust that this crime has brought to me. I don't know what could prompt anyone to eat a cat. They hungry. Because they hungry. Shit. Because they think it might be something, a delicacy. Not a delicacy. A delicacy. What's that word called? A delicacy. You know, something special. Hey, Rita, baby. Thank you. Isn't feral some type of cat? Yeah, feral cats is Feral. And they'll sometimes apartments and stuff will let them feral cats, wild cats be around the place because they keep the rodents down. Right? So I'm just saying, you know, some places they eat cats on the regular. Shit. You know, you embarrass this country, this county. You embarrass this nation. How's her eating a cat embarrass the damn nation? More importantly, you're embarrassed yourself, added Forcion. That's the judge. To me, you present quite a danger to our community. This is repulsive to me. I mean, that anyone would do this to an animal. And an animal's like a child. I don't know if you understand that or not. This judge is doing too much. And so the criminal, the cat eater, Alexis say, absolutely. They bring a lot of love to a lot of people, said the judge. They don't have a voice, but their only voice today is me, and I'm going to exercise this voice very loudly. Oh, boy, get off the gas. It must have been around election season or something like that, because this judge is paying a little bit too much time and too much attention to all this stuff about the cat. Oh, Lord, Lady Steph say, don't be talking about eating no cats to me like it's okay. Wait. I have 3 cats. Never, ever, ever would they end up in my skillet. Hey, LaVon. Now, Lady Steph, let's not go too far. Okay. Now, Lady Steph, you know, I love our rapport. Let's chop this up. No pun intended. But let's chop this up. No pun intended. Let's just say, no, eating cats and stuff like that, eating our domestic animals and stuff like that is unacceptable. Okay? This is not a third world country. This is not one of them foreign countries where we eat our animals. We have a very close connection. Y'all know I love my pets. Y'all know I love my pets. I love my dog. I love my puppy that's downstairs I ain't even got yet. I love my 100 fish. I love stuffed cats. I love everybody animals. I love them. But let's just say we have, what is that stuff be called on the movies? What's the movies called? Like Apocalypse, or like something big happen. Oh Lord, just read my books. They call it laws. Exactly. I'm not feeling the love with the commentary. Boo. No. What is that called? Like we have some big World War III. God forbid, right? And all of a sudden, our food sources are cut off. We can't go out and travel. We got to stay in the house. All that type of shit. Thank you, Leo. See, you think that you look so extra beautiful today, you can come for my cat. I do feel kind of cute, girl. I did my little makeup and everything. I'm trying to learn how to relearn how to contour my face where it looks skinnier, right? Instead of just exercising. But y'all follow me. What if something big happened, right? Let's say you have a hurricane, right? Like in Houston, we had a hurricane. We didn't have no electricity for a week here, right? Everything was closed and stuff. Let's say they go on for like that same shit for 6 months, 4 months, right? I'm running out of food. Everything that closed down. If I try to go out the house to go try to find some food or something like that, it's a whole mutiny out there. Everybody out there fighting this shit. People starting to do all kind of weird shit. I'm going to eat these fish. I'm going to eat the fish first. Right? I love my fish. But man, I'm not going to sit here and go hungry and I got 100 big ass fish. After I eat the fish, I ain't going to lie. Rock days may be numbered. Rock days may be numbered. As much as I love rock, if it was nothing else to eat up in here and I'm just starving, my son's starving, it ain't nothing nowhere, rock gonna get eaten. Okay? I'm gonna fry the dog shit out of him. Now that yes. Don't call animal protection on me. But yes, if it's that type of scenario, I'm not gonna end up. Wait, okay, what about fruits and vegetables? Where the hell are fruits and vegetables gonna come from? Where they gonna come from? I ain't got no garden, ain't no hood garden around here. You gotta follow my scenario. If everybody trapped in the house, no food, no nothing, you can't go out and travel, ain't no food bringing in, and you just got to live off of what you got. What you got at the time when all of everything crashes is all you have. So of course I got my food in the freezer. Of course I got my food in the cabinet. Of course maybe me and the neighbors might hook up and do some type of share and stuff like that. But you mean to tell me at the end of 6 months, I done ate everything out the cabinet. We done ate every banana, every cracker. We didn't fry goddamn flour up and just made some flour ass goddamn shit. We didn't ate everything. Ain't nothing left. You mean to tell me nothing left? Y'all would eat y'all pet? Y'all would eat y'all pet? Yeah, okay. I see now a bunch of y'all gonna starve. Ah, you will never get that hungry. We never want to get that hungry, and I can't imagine getting that hungry, right? But before I go that hungry, yeah, I'm gonna eat these fish, and then if I'm still hungry like that, I'm gonna eat Rock. And Rock would know he sacrificed his life for his master, who he loved. Rock wouldn't want to sit here and watch me starve to death. He'll gladly give his life as a pork chop so I can live. Okay, so look at this. After the August 16 arrest, a video from police. Oh, I want to see that. A video from police body cam footage was posted with a bogus headline. Haitian woman eats neighbor's cat in Springfield. Must be eat. Prosecutors said police arrived at the scene before Farrell was able to eat much of the cat. How the hell they knew she was eating the cat? Officers was able to determine that Alexis had smashed the cat's head with her foot, then began to eat the cat raw. I did observe blood on Alexis's feet, hands, and fur on her lips. Child, they're like a little young Jay Dunn. Jay Dunn, your cousin out there eating cats, girl. Look like Jay Dunn first cousin. Reported that the mother of three's psychological report said she was irritable, aggressive, deceitful, lacks remorse, shows a reckless disregard for the safety of others, and fails to conform to social norms. Duh. With respect to lawful behaviors by repeatedly performing acts that are grounds for arrest. Oh, what else she got arrested for? I want to see the video. Let me see if I can see the video. It say right here, it say, the video of Farrell's arrest was circulated online shortly afterward, but the Canton, I want to see the video. Y'all want to see the arrest video? Let me see what y'all saying. I'm on this other window. Let me see. I'm coming back over the StreamYard, you guys. Let me see what y'all saying. She's 730. Okay, she 5150. That bitch trying to get a crazy check. Better Boo say, I never ate pork. Stop eating beef in 2003. So you a vegetarian or some vegan or something. So no, I'm not eating no dogs, cats, or other animals. It's good to keep different kinds of nuts in the house. Okay, Betty Boop. And I'm not finna go eat my dog, y'all. Don't be doing no wellness check on Rock. Why watching? Wait a minute. Watch it say, I will eat my pet over candlelight. Oh, hot dogs and fish sandwiches. Okay. Oh, now my bedroom window open, right? I need to not be talking about this out loud because I don't want people. So this is why you never know what. Let your neighbors know what you got going on in your house, right? Because in that same type of scenario, that's why I'm glad I don't tell people my business. Because can you imagine how many people be trying to tear my door down and try to harm me so they can get to my fish tanks? Bitch, don't tell people your business. You never know what's going on. Like for real, for real. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing. Let me see if I can find her arrest tape. I want to see the fur on her lips. Hold on. Alexis Farrell arrest video. Let me look and see if I can find it. I wonder why they didn't have a link to it. Anywho, no. Oh, well, it came up now. How you spell it? 2 L's. How you spell Alexis Farrell? Was it 2 L's at the end? Farrell arrest video. Y'all, we just shooting the shit. And I just wanted to come on here and show y'all a few of the things that I want. Oh, child, he got a video right here. Why they saying 4 hours ago when the president-elect talked about this in the debate like a month or 2 ago? It's so weird. Hold on. Damn, she was on probation too when she got in trouble. Now her probation got revoked. Hold on. Is that the video? See, going forward, I have all this kind of stuff already ready and chopped and screwed up, you know, because I just know now that I'm gonna come on here a couple of times a day because it's too boring out here for me. Too boring out here for me. We'll come back to that because it's screwing up. When I get to opening up too many pages on my computer, it'll be fucking up. So let me just get off of there. And I'll go find a video to that at another time. And Lady Stephen already told me next topic. Next. Okay. Let me go back. What else did I have for you guys? Let me see. I also had now this is a reaction video. Let me come back to StreamYard. Okay. Let me see. No, I eat chicken. Wait a minute. No, I eat chicken. Just don't eat pork or beef. Okay, I'm calling. Nah, don't call Peter. Don't call Peter. Don't call Peter. Now, you know, Demetra would answer the door, picking her teeth with the bone. Child, I be telling people, Demetra no longer live here. No inglés. ¿Tú hablas español? No inglés, señor. No inglés. No inglés. Me no comprende. No me no comprende. ¿Tú hablas español? Now, let me see. We're going to do a live reaction to this man cheating on his wife with a man. Can you make it?
Minutes, 125. You know the drill. How many times a week we meet up, Joe? This time, really? You think we fit? No, I'm sorry. Your wife is going to see this. Your wife is going to see this. Pay me my money or get a divorce. Which one is going to be? Which one is it going to be?
Joe looks like he's close to be.
She's going to know. 3-4 times a week he here, y'all. Facebook, he's here meeting with me in this room.
That's a lot of good bill money. 3-4 times a week.
No, I'm not getting you off for nothing. Everybody gonna know about you. Run me my money. I ain't got time for this. You know my money is valuable. I'm sorry. You know my time is my money, and how to explain my time with you?
I gave you $200 last time.
And you got $200 worth of pleasure the last time too.
Let me pay you when I get home.
No. You ain't gave me nothing extra. You got extras. I'm sorry. No. Absolutely not.
What he thought it was? Buy one, get one free? He
This
must
ain't
have thought
happening.
that.
You're not leaving, Joe.
Get me off that damn camera.
No. When you give me
my
my money, I get you off the camera. You're getting a divorce. What you're gonna get is a divorce. Everybody on Facebook is gonna see this. Yes, his name is Joe. She'll know who you are. Everybody might not know, but she will know. She will know. You know, when you give me my money.
He's trying to feel his way out the room.
Give me my money. That's all you have to do.
Why he trying to feel his way? He can't see, so he's trying to feel his way out that goddamn room. Too fucking funny.
Minutes for 15 minutes, 125, 125. You know the rates. You know the rates.
He saw somebody big ass.
Enough for this shit to be free tonight.
What? You have lost your damn mind. You ain't never paid me for nothing free. Whatever you paid me, you got your money's worth every time. You've been satisfied. Do you hear me? You're not leaving this room.
That woman say, what?
I get my money.
I got scared.
No, you white. No,
they about to fight like two grown men.
Joe,
Lord.
Joe,
Pull his jacket off.
No. What? Yes, Joe, right here has not.
And they pulling the Diddy and Cassie.
You about to get a divorce, Joe. I'm hosting this. You think I'm playing with you? You think I'm playing with you? No. You gonna be on there. You gonna be on there.
Baby, he about to set off a goddamn fire alarm. I heard she wrote
Got a house full of kids.
Girl, he gonna fall. He gonna fall.
I think he is on stand-up man, always at work, lying to her every day on the phone, telling her he
wasn't good with that. I always feel close for life.
Short on the bills. Y'all short on the bills because of
that jacket off his face.
Get a discount, Joe.
You ain't doing shit if you don't show his face, bitch. Show his face.
This bill, you gonna pay this one. You gonna pay this one.
What happened? No more stairs?
125. You left your keys. Oh, okay. Well, I bet you won't.
Now he going back up the stairs.
You're not getting in this damn room. You're not getting.
Oh, it'd be so funny if the door locked and he can't get back.
What's this gonna do? You gonna cry about it? You're not leaving.
Pull his jacket down,
Okay,
girl.
give me my money. So figure it out. You got to transfer something. What we doing? I'm driving. We got to go to the ATM. I'll take the keys. You're not getting them damn keys. This is the end, Joe.
Show Joe face.
I ain't got time for this. I do not have time for this. I need my money.
I want to see his face.
Look at him, y'all. Look at this man.
Pull his jacket.
It said, if you can't afford this, then do not call me. Okay? Go get your ass for free. Because this gonna cost you. This right here.
Look at his pocket.
And it ain't cheap.
Look at his pocket turned out.
I got somebody to pay too. You know my pimp. Do not play this, honey. You know.
My pimp. Baby, this story got a lot going on. So, at this moment in time, she know he gonna be a return customer, okay? All that she doing right now is for the front, trying to get her money. And what type of real hoe don't get her money first, right? Okay? But the reason why she not pulling that jacket off his face is because that she don't really want to out him, and she really want him to still be her customer. Because she could have pulled that jacket down off his face at any given goddamn moment and really been about that life, okay? So now we finna look at these videos because that's what we finna do. Reactions. And y'all might have seen these, but I haven't seen them. So it's real reactions. So what y'all think? I think she just didn't show his face because of the fact she wanted him to be a return customer. And like I tell y'all all the time, you can't trust none of these men no more. Yeah, he came back again. Yeah, she should have got the money up front. Oh, yeah, he came back. She said he was coming once, 2 to 3 times a week, $125. I'll be so disgusted.
50.
Let me see.
And I told her, I've been gone for 3 days.
Let me cut this up.
Come back, this house better be clean or you gotta go. And she swore up and down it was
Let me cut it up.
So this is my proof because y'all,
Hold on. Let me push pause. Let me cut it up so y'all can hear, because I can barely hear what she's saying. She whispering and shit. Hold on. Why is not, let me, hold on. I got a volume extension on my PC. I'm trying to hit that so I can cut it up. Volume master. Man. Oh, Lord. Here I go fucking with stuff again. Oh, Lord. I got 2 more things coming on. Let me hit that one off. I need to really treat myself to taking this PC into the shop and getting it cleaned up, because it probably got all type of bugs and all that kind of stuff, viruses and everything on here. Hold on, y'all. If I just leave stuff alone, I wouldn't have these problems. But I hope y'all having a good day today while I'm having my technical issues. I promise y'all, I'm so bored. It's like nothing for me to watch on YouTube in the beef sector. Nothing. The beef sector not giving me nothing. Nothing. And I'm sorry. I'm not going to just go with the crowd. I'm not the type of girl.
when I get in this house, my house is clean.
Okay.
I let my homegirl stay with me 3 months ago, and she's only paid me rent for 1 month. And not only that,
I'm going to be quiet so y'all can hear.
she be having my house filthy. And I told her, I've been gone for 3 days. When I come back, this house better because y'all, I promise you, if this shit not clean,
She know it's not going to be clean.
I can't fake it. As soon as I walk in the door, I have the trash by the door, and it's on the front. Just take it out. I'm not understanding what the issue is. Tissue on the floor, and I bet you her damn dog did that. Chipotle on the counter.
Hold on. I'm gonna leave it alone. But why is buffering?
We already started on that. Now when I'm up here, what the hell am I up here comment?
Let me show you something. Just reading my book.
Bruh. See, this is why she gotta go. Cause
It's buffering. Hey, Miss Step 219. Bed Boo say DL men are truly disgusting to me. Sorry. Enter me too. I am over the dog and cat sector watching Funny Victor. Okay. I gotta find me something.
And then she got dog shit. Why didn't she just...
Oh yeah, she gotta go.
Just throw it away. The trash can is literally...
Man, it's buffering and shit. Let me close some of these tabs out on my thing.
10 feet away. You cut off the roof. Bruh. Oh, but you too much behind our rent. But you got money for pretty little things. Okay, you know what? Because I don't even want to see the rest. And I can only imagine what my upstairs looks like.
Oh, hell no.
Tierra!
That's why I have never had no roommate or no friend staying with me.
Why do my house still look like this? You promised me you would clean it up before I got home. And you got Chipotle on the counter. You chilling. You're not even trying to clean up. Because my house looks crazy, Tierra. I've been out of town for work for 3 whole days. You had 3 whole days to clean this up. So when I want to have company, I can't have company because you up here.
Oh, hell no!
It's like you're getting more stuff. He was only supposed to be here for 2 months.
Headache. Why are you yelling?
I don't care about.
I hear you.
You know, the house is not clean because if you had heard me, you would.
That's crazy. That's straight up disrespect. Anytime I had to be at somebody's house, I promise you, I try to make myself unnoticeable, right? I try to make myself a very small part of your environment. I don't want you to have to get to, you know what I'm saying? That's how you wear out your welcome, especially if I didn't have to stay with somebody, it's because I didn't have, so I'm going through something. I have to be going through something to be staying at your shit. So if I'm going through something and I'm relying on you to help me get through this, I'm going to try to make it easy for you.
What did I say, Tierra?
I've had a headache.
Before I left, you had a headache for 3 days?
Yes.
You need to go to the hospital. But before you leave, clean up my house. What did I say before I left here? I said, if you don't clean my house, then what?
I live here too.
I said, if you don't clean my...
Bitch, do you live there or are you being there for a
you're
moment?
only supposed to be here for a couple months. It's going on 4 months, and you haven't paid me. You only paid me 1 month's rent. You got me with the, oh, here you go, girl. Here go the rent money. I got you up front. And then ever since then, I'm not getting $1.
You need to bring it down.
So what? Don't get smart. No, we're not gonna talk about nothing. You're gonna get down.
Just read my book.
You're gonna get down here and clean this up.
Girl,
I think I live here and I let you stay here, and you not only have you overstayed your welcome, but you disrespected my home. None of this stuff belongs to me, but this is my house. Tierra, I complained before I left, and I told you if you ain't had this shit cleaned up, you was out of my house. So you can either start cleaning up, you're getting smart with me like this is your house. You're getting smart with me like you pay your rent. You're getting smart with me like you don't have shit on the floor. You couldn't have.
I don't know what.
And you couldn't have picked it up. Look how simple that is. Look, you ain't start to do nothing. How old is that Chipotle, Tierra? How long that Chipotle? Because you got Chipotle the afternoon I left. Is that the same Chipotle, Tierra?
Here they go. Let me show y'all. So just read my book. Say,
you know what?
Hold on.
You know what? Let me get your stuff.
Yeah, all this shit is bothering me.
I was playing, and so now I'm about to show you I'm not playing.
The best way to clean up her house is to put her out. That's the only way her shit gonna get clean. Is to put her and all her shit out at the door. Okay? Period. That's the only way she gonna get her house back clean and keep it clean. Period, point blank. That is so disrespectful, right? Now look, just read my book. So I bought.
I'm about to show you I'm not.
I bought these like a month ago.
Nothing. I'm not being nothing.
This is 2 flash drives.
Yes, girl, you had to get your hands off of me.
And I just didn't know how to actually do it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not giving you nothing here. Give me this.
But I bought 2 flash drives in order to try to get this remedied. I just gonna have to take out the time to do it.
Because you think I'm playing with you and I'm not playing with you. Get your.
Hold on. So let me read y'all comments about this. So she lucky she still have a head at this point. Correct. Facts. That's right. Hey Jug, welcome to Lit Lane. That's right. I would be a statue in the corner. Right. I'm not touching nothing. I'm doing extra chores. If I can't pay, I'm gonna try to bring some food up in there. I'm damn sure not gonna try to eat up all your food like it ain't nothing. I'm gonna try to eat as little as motherfucking possible. I'm gonna try not to use your shit. I'm gonna have you be able to, you can use any of my shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got nothing to give, hardly, so let me give what I got. Right? Nothing belongs to me, but it's mine. Exactly. And then she talk about I live here. Bitch, you do not live here. I live here. I'm giving you a place to sleep. She would need to clean anything up. She wouldn't need to clean anything up. She would just need to get out. Right. She just need to get the fuck out. Cute pink appliances. You can't barely see the appliances for the mess you made. Who dumped on the floor? Child, a cat, or the dog, or something. And then she just picked the dog shit up and left it in the napkin right there. That wouldn't even be a conversation at this point. She would be outdoors. She heading on outdoors. It wasn't no fight, girl. Ask Google how to do it, Demetra. I am. Because I bought and I bought a pack of 2. For like $10, $15, something like that, because they're supposed to have a lot of space. So I'm gonna try to clean it up. You know what I'm saying? Step 2 when I say time to go, ho. Hold on, let me find another one. Hold on, let's see. This one say, let me see why it's not sharing. Let me put it back. Why is, oh, because I put myself over it. She don't like the house he bought her. Now that sounds real selfish or like spoiled or entitled, right? However, I think I am of the mind frame that if somebody gifting you with something, that you don't have to just be like, oh well, because it's a gift. You could be appreciative of what they gave you, but you don't have to like it. If somebody if a man gonna buy me a house or something like that, I would think if he thinking enough for me to buy me a house, that he would think enough and know me well enough to know, don't just go buy me some house that you pick out. I want to be a part of that process. Period. Just like if you're gonna go buy me a car, damn, don't just go buy me. I had that happen before with my ex-girlfriend years and years ago when I was living in a lesbian lifestyle. She bought me a car, right? But she just went got the car on her own. And so she come back with this car, which I was appreciative. I appreciate the thought. I appreciated the fact that she thought about me enough to do for me. But no, I don't want this car. I want a different car. And why I can't pick my own car? Why you can't give me 3 cars to pick from? Why not include me? Right? And so we ended up going back to go get me in the car and take that one back because she had financed it. And I got me an Infiniti G20. And I loved that car for years too. You know what I'm saying? But damn, it's supposed to be for me. You try to make me happy. You gifted me with something. Give me the option to choose. Don't just go pick down for me. Shit. I know that sounds unappreciative, but I don't think so.
Got a surprise for
Hold
you.
on. Lady Steph said something. One of the Steph.
For real.
And buying a house for somebody, that's huge. Betty Boop say, if this is in NYC, she will have squatters' rights. If you allow someone to stay for 30 days, you can't just put them out. You have to take them to court. In Houston, too. You know what I'm saying? Because they live there. You know what I'm saying? So you have to evict them. That's why you have to be careful and don't let them get no mail there, child. But something permanent like a house, you don't buy for me without my input. Don't do it. Right. Right. You feel me? Let's see what she said. Let's see the
I'm
house.
saying, it ain't no surprise if I tell you what it is.
Can't get a hint.
No, you don't need no hint. Yeah, you know.
She might have heard this little feelings this day.
I've been working on this for a while for you. And I just want you to be excited.
Put some thought into it, okay?
And I put a whole lot of thought into it. So, so that's just where I'm at with it now. Our relationship getting stronger. You know what I mean? We had our ups and downs and stuff like that. We engaged now, so I just felt like the next thing to do was this. You feel me? So that's just
it's something to do with like controlling. I think it's kind of controlling to just be so
facts.
in the mindset you can just do this like this.
You're gonna be the crazy thing is you're gonna be so excited about this because it's like this next level. I've never did nothing like this, so this was like a huge thing for me. This is it. This. Yeah, this is the ice on the cake right here. Yeah, you better.
Leo, I enjoyed your video yesterday about the sadomasochism.
Nah, yeah,
Very
you love this. It's a fact. All facts. So, yeah, gotta be in the ducked off exclusive area.
What, the little neighborhood look cute?
Yeah, you definitely gonna like.
Melissa say he would just have to be mad at me. I don't care what his intentions were. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Engagement. Now, what's better than what I'm about to show you? You feel me?
Okay.
So I just want you. Hold on.
I wonder what she think it is. She might think they're going to a car lot or something. How she know what neighborhood she like? Like she supposed to just take anything?
Yeah. I'm not sure you gotta get the good look. Come this way.
Girl, the yard not even clean.
Well, I'm gonna show you. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you.
But it's a big ass yard. Oh, that's cute.
This, so. You can take it off. Take it off. I told you. See, didn't I tell you? I told you. It's nice. That's what I'm saying. It's nice. I tell you, everything that we saved up, putting the savings and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was saving.
Yeah. And bought a house for you. Huh?
Everything we saved up.
Yeah, I mean, we had extra money saved up. I mean, I had most of the money in there. I know you put a little in there, but I saved all the money and then I put it and bought a house. You said you didn't want to be in an apartment no more, so I was like, we engaged now, so it's like, okay, so this is the next thing.
I feel that, baby. So you spent both of our money on this?
But you had a little money in there, but I'm saying majority of it was mine. But we got no. I mean,
okay. That's the point of saving, baby. This house got oil stains.
Okay, so I mean, what that means?
Oil stains.
3 cars in one garage. I'm just saying.
No, but
because we were saving.
So I know, but
exclusive and.
But what I'm trying to tell you though is that I did something special for you, and then you find everything that's wrong with it.
I'm not finding everything.
That's just like you. That's just like you. That's typical.
I was looking at something the other day that was better than this. I was just saying. I thought we could have communicated.
Right.
I was gonna be living
but how I want to surprise you, and I try to surprise you. Then
you don't surprise me.
That's all I'm saying. You're pointing out all the flaws in the house. Like we can't build it. Like I'm saying, I know you don't like it. You don't have to like you don't like it. I can tell. Because the first thing you said, you never even said thank you. You start pointing out all things in the house.
Thank you, baby. I'm so sorry.
Child. Why you say child?
No, but that's not. Come on, man. That ain't even right though.
You were so right.
That ain't even right though. Like because I'm saying that, but you don't even like it though. I know you don't like it.
We're gonna make the best out of it.
No,
that's all that matters.
No, it's all good though.
You can't make me like something, babe.
Okay, but it's all good though. But it is when I invest my money in
Only
it.
way I can see someone
That's all I'm saying though.
house if they were driving by our house.
No, a piece of it. That's crazy. It's all good. It's all good though. It's nothing ever makes you happy.
We're not supposed to be arguing about money right now. Okay.
I'm saying so. I'm saying though, man. I just bought a whole house and you over there tricking.
I don't want to be here. I'm sorry. I don't want to be
here.
So
you want to go in now.
You saying you don't want to be here?
I said that, babe. I'm sorry.
Well, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good though. It's all good though. I bet.
It's like my childhood home. I don't want to be here.
She said she going backwards.
I need 3 stories. I need enough for 3-4 garages because that's what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like we sitting here tripping like this, and I'm missing 2 fucking nails.
So what the
But you want to spend all this money on the goddamn house?
So what? Your priority? You talking about some nails over a house? I just bought your whole house, and we can make it. We can flip and make it another.
We gonna make something out of it. You gonna paint the purple?
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. You ungrateful as hell. No, you ungrateful as hell. No, you ungrateful as hell, man. Let's get in the car, man. Get in the car. It's all good, man. Get in the car. No, it don't matter, man. Get in the car. No, get your ass in the car, man. I try to do something special for your ass, and you want to do that shit. You want to make it seem like a motherfucker. Hey, ungrateful ass motherfucker, man. It don't matter, man.
Who not real?
I am used to shit being real, man. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm sorry, I can't fake like something, baby. I don't like it.
Now, let's read. Lady Steph says she is more caught up on the money being spent than owning the property. Okay. However, if it's her money if her money is a part of the money, it don't matter. If they saving together, that means they should make choices together, right? And it don't matter if they saving money together, who put the most money in. And let me drop this link. That way people can sound off and just don't have to hear me on this type of deal. Because when I'm responding to y'all comments, I'm not arguing y'all point. I'm just talking about it. But that will help some if I drop the link. Okay. Living says, that's too big of a purchase without letting me know. Way too big. Miss Steph 219 says, should have talked with her first. Absolutely. This is not the type of thing that you do it with a surprise. Don't put me on the spot. Don't make this huge, major ass life. This is what, a 30-year purchase? At least 10 years or 5 years before you talk about just flipping it and shit. Or 3 years. Nope, it's the principles. Don't buy shit without money without talking to me first. Right. And then it's like he trying to, it seems like a control issue when he keeps saying about, I put more money in it. I put more money in it. Nigga, don't be trying to big bank, take little bank me. What's up, Muffy? Good afternoon. Watch and say, hell no. If I put my money, despite how much I contribute, I want to have an input on where I buy my home. He's a controlling. I just said that. Thinking alike. Betty Boop say this could be a skit. It could be a skit, but at the same time, it makes for good conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because stuff really do happen like this. You know, Betty say, looks like it. Hey, Lady Steph, let me take this comment off your face, girl. Hold on. Boom. Oh, Betty say, looks like it. You gotta mute me, Lady Steph. Yeah, but I can hear you, but you gotta put mute on the other one.
Okay. Oh, wait.
And thank you for hitting the link.
Child, I don't know what I'm doing.
No, you good now.
Okay, look, I totally agree that you don't buy a purchase like that without letting the other person know.
Okay.
But my position is also that she was very excited in the car about being surprised with this, right? And I'm assuming that she knew she was going to see a house, or did he just say?
No, he didn't say what it was going to be at all.
Okay, because I'm bringing stuff in the house, and it seemed like to me that she knew she was going to see a house. So I was thinking that she just looked at the house and said, "This is my childhood home. This is trash. I don't want this."
No, he didn't. She didn't know on the way there. He was bigging it up, and he was saying, but he never was saying it's a house. So she didn't know what type of gift people are. He could have been taking her to a car lot. He could have been taking her to go buy a dog, anything. So she didn't know.
Okay. All right. I'll give her that. But still, I'm thinking, even when she found out it was a home, that if it had been a 3-story home with 3 garages and a better neighborhood with great landscaping, she would not have had a problem. Now, I may be wrong.
No. I don't think she would have had a problem either, right? But what do you think about, but it wasn't, okay, like say, let's look at it from her point of view, right? So they engaged. They saving money. They obviously talk about their future, right? To make this kind of big old decision without her, what do you think about that? Because guess what? Had they talked about it and made the decision together, it would have been more, the purchase would have been more on a basis of something that you know, what her thoughts are. You know, like I already have my thoughts on one day buying a home and what I would want in it.
Right.
And then, you know, yeah, I'll be willing to compromise. And the man, I would think that the man would be able to rein me in some and say, well, no, this is what we're able to do. Right?
Right.
Like for me, give me multiple choice. Right? Like, you know, if you're the one thinking about the financing and being practical, okay, give me multiple choice. Okay, baby, I looked over. This is the house that I know that we can do. You got this one, this one, this one. Don't just pick for me.
I
You know what I'm
agree.
saying?
I agree.
And I think that's what she was saying. Now, I think it was you or somebody else. How? Okay, let's talk about this. How could she have handled this better?
Right.
So, how, in faced with this dilemma, right? Because I think she has. Can we agree that she has a right to be like not satisfied or want to have an opinion or a choice in the matter? We agree on that, right?
Right. We can absolutely agree that she had the right not to be satisfied. I just didn't like her attitude about it because she seemed very ungrateful. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking if this had been something in a better neighborhood, then she would have come around to the idea, regardless of if her money was involved or not, of
Mm-hmm.
this is a beautiful home that doesn't have oil stains on the outside, has great landscaping, 3 stories with 3-car garage. So, okay, you spent the money. I'm fine with it. I just didn't like her. To me, she had the stank attitude about it. And it came more so, oh, you spent money on this mess, but if he had spent money on something else,
It
she
might
would
not
have
have been
come
a
around.
problem.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Because,
how
I
could
mean,
she have handled it different at that moment? Let's say this is just so genuine. At that moment, she's not satisfied. She already know. Oh no, I don't like this one. When he show her, right? But how could she have displayed a better attitude to not hurt his ego?
she could have said, "Oh, oh, this is a great this. Well, I love that you went and did this for us, but I would have rather if you had involved me in this. This is not what I want. Or can we get out of this and do something else? Can we go look at something else?
Right.
Because
Look,
what?
how final is the contract? Right.
How final is the contract exactly? Because I have now the home that I'm in right now. And maybe I came from because when I bought this house in a decent neighborhood
Mm-hmm.
with a decent price. And when I walked into it, me and my husband walked into this house, and the lady that owned it before, she had a daycare.
Mm-hmm.
So when I walked in, I'm looking at this. Now you love fish, but it could have been 1,000-gallon tank where she had fish. I don't know. The walls in the back were yellow. She had allowed the kids to put handprints all over the walls in blue. The carpet looked like she had put it down when she bought it in 1990 in 1919. I don't know. But
Pre-shag.
exactly. She literally had shag carpet. But because it had a great structure and it allowed space for me and my family, me and my husband looked beyond what we saw. And that's what I did when I saw that house. And that's why I made the comment in your chat. We looked beyond the way she did it. And I looked at what I could do. And once I bought the home, I looked at what I could do and made it what it is today.
But see,
And I
that's like
still,
Muffy says, they could build up the property value, then resell like a starter home.
exactly.
But everybody not like that. Everybody don't want to fix her up in a project, right? Me personally, I didn't see my mama take her house and redo that house 3 different times, right? So I'm talking about with hands on and shit, right? So I get and I can find a value in a fixer upper or something like that, right? But everybody's not like that. And so, you know what I think she could have did better? And I don't know if it was you and I'm looking in the chat, but I think one thing that she could have did better is not let her complaints be the first thing she say.
Exactly.
Right? I think she
Exactly.
could have at least said, "Oh, babe, thank you." You know, I would have known that he really trying to show his love for me, right? And putting our future in first. I would be that considerate, right? And then she could have at least went in the house to see what all. Like that was you that say she ain't even went in the house yet.
Right.
You know, that was you. So I feel too that she could have at least not hurt his feelings, because men are ego, right, based. And so, in pride base, she could at least walked in, let them carry over the thing and stuff like that. And then after they made some good love by the new thing up in there, she could have been like, "But baby, can we keep looking?"
Mm-hmm.
You know, like at least, you know, she didn't have to just hurt his feelings like that. You
Yeah,
know.
because I don't know. For to me, and I'm listening. I'm trying to talk to you and read the comments. And I'm looking at what
Yeah,
Melissa said.
I don't be having people on the panel too much, so I'm trying to learn how to do both. You balance both.
Oh, well, Melissa said, I'm team stank attitude. Hey, Melissa, I can get with you too. I get it. I'm on both sides of the fence. I understand. But in this particular situation, if he had indeed bought the home, I just think that she could have handled it better, because what this will do is kill his ego, right? And then
Right.
when it comes to something else, it may cause him pause on, should I or shouldn't I do this, or I'm not doing anything because she's not going to appreciate anything that I do. They're
But going
engaged.
forward, if they engage, can you imagine what type of presidents he's setting? Whereas if she don't speak up for herself, he gonna think it's truly okay going forward to
Not
make
no
big
more.
decisions. You
Not
know, I'm saying if
anymore.
she don't say something, she gotta say something. She gotta put a stop to this. And then right here it say it's not I was taught that it's not where you live but how you live, period. Absolutely right. But let's think about this. What about the fact of, if they're saving together and planning the future, they engaged, right? What
Mm-hmm.
about the fact that she might be more willing to take more time? She might be willing to wait 3 years so they can get the house of their dreams, get it built up. She could be willing to, it's just like taking all the control and power out of her hand, not giving her a choice in the matter.
Yeah.
And for me, it's bigger than the house. It's like, to me at this moment, wait a minute now. I don't want to be going into this with somebody who don't value my opinions and my choices and my decisions too. That's a big choice. That's a big decision for one person out the relationship to make. Don't you think? I think.
I agree. I try to see both sides of it, and dealing with the fact that if he had indeed already bought the home and this is something that she needs to deal with, then I feel like she could have pulled it back in and dealt with it better, because she said that this is going to be her husband. She's trying to build a relationship. He's bought a property that she hates. However, I still feel like, which is my opinion, has nothing to do with her. If it
Yeah.
had been in a better location, a better looking home, she would have been jumping in his arms. She was, at that moment, to me, she was very materialistic, and she degraded him by not at least offering another opportunity to have a different type of discussion. So I don't
Right.
know.
And
Because
Kathy
what they
says,
ended up doing was arguing. He's talking about, you're going to ruin the relationship and you're going to cause us to break up. Because at that moment, as a man, he was completely degraded.
yeah, and all those things. And see, we just going off of this clip, right?
Right.
So
exactly.
it's so many, but it makes for good conversation, right? And welcome, Weary Nice said, and let me read what Kathy said. Kathy said, sorry, I'm driving, but she dropped down and say, it could be the most beautiful house in the world, and I still would have had a stank attitude. And guess what? I would have still been open, even if it would have been, I think at some point that whole scenario of him making this big ass choice like this without my input, I think that's off-putting, right? It's like kind of a turn off, like, wait a minute now. And I think, I think we both of us could be right at the same time, right? That whole scenario could have been one of, I think the biggest thing is to be appreciative of his show of love for her, but at the same time, we'll, handle it better with more tact, not to hurt his ego and pride. But it still would be room for conversation about, no. This is not how we're going into our marriage with you just making choices without me.
Yeah, I agree.
You see what I'm saying? I think at the end of the day, that's what it really comes down to, because if they get married and stuff, he can't think it's okay just to go do that type of shit all the time.
Right.
And that's a hell of a leap.
I agree.
A house. That's a hell of a leap, right? So I thought that would be good for conversation. You know what I'm saying? Now let's say it's something smaller. Let's say he had a big surprise for her, and it wasn't a house, right?
Right.
Then let's say it's like something petty, okay? Let's say it's a purse. Now, mind you, I'm gonna give this example because I have been petty like this, okay? And that's probably why I can't keep no man, right? Because I mean, honestly, and hopefully I'm maturing through that shit, right? But let's say he went and bought her a purse, a $500, $400 purse. And she say, oh, this is not the type of purse I want. Can we take it back? Now, in that instance, that's just ungrateful, right?
It is, and I have been bought purses that I didn't like. I said thank you, and and they're sitting in the closet right now. I
So what? Okay, check out my mindset, right? My mindset is one where I'm like, damn, this is my mindset with men. If you buy me a gift to make me happy, to show me something, all right, snack, don't you want me to like the gift?
yeah,
Don't you want me to use the gift?
right.
So how am I? And I've been in this situation before, right? I've literally been in this type of goddamn situation, and they call me ungrateful and dissatisfied and hard to please and all that type of stuff. But if it's a gift you buy me, why would you have a problem with me? I can appreciate your thought, right? It's the thought that matters, right? I can appreciate the thought. I can appreciate the gesture. I love you for it. But let's go ahead. I hope you got your receipt. Let's go to the store and buy the same what I want of equal lesser value.
Well,
And
see what
then,
Mhm.
huh?
Go ahead. I don't mean to cut
And
you
then
off.
I'm happy.
Mhm.
If what you wanted was to surprise me with a gift to make me happy
Mhm.
and pray to put a smile on your woman's face, right? Now we go, hey, sweetie, we go switch it out. And now I'm happy. The motherfucker, look what my purse my man bought me. And you see me with the purse. I'm
Mhm.
wearing the purse. I'm flaunting the purse. I'm flexing with the purse. Rather than you buy me a purse, I don't say shit, and you see that this purse, I don't never wear it.
But see, what I did in my case was, and this was at the beginning of our relationship. So
Mm-hmm.
I like satchels. I love satchels. Every purse that I have, name brand or whatever, it's pretty much a satchel. I don't like crossbodies. The one.
Yeah, them crossbody purses.
Yeah, I don't like those. So
Mm-hmm.
he bought me a crossbody, and so I took it. Now at the time he gave it to, I said, "Oh, this is real. I said, "Oh, thank you. This is nice," knowing that I didn't like the purse.
Yeah.
But I kept the purse because I didn't want to hurt his feelings. But what I did was I went to him and I said, I like the purse. However, the one I really love is the satchel. And so I kept the crossbody, still have it, don't carry it, but I now get satchels. But I just didn't have it in me to say,
Uh-oh.
take it back. And that's probably crazy to a lot of people. But it was the
Well, you
thought.
said it was early on, though, right?
Right. It was early on. It was the thought to me. It was more of a thought that he actually went because my husband don't like he doesn't like to go shop. So to
Yeah.
me, it was his effort. I didn't have the heart to tell him to take it back. But what I did was I kept it and I just told him the one that I really love is the satchel. And he said, oh, okay, cool, got it. And that was the conversation.
Yeah, because then you teach them like, and that's a good way to handle it. You know what I'm saying? And I think I think what's the common denominator that's happening now in these just different scenarios now is the common denominator is how you approach things,
Mm-hmm.
right? And your attitude about things, right?
Right.
So it's more than one way to skin a cat. And then I think it goes back to that thing about what that thing say, you catch more flies with honey
Fries
or
with
something.
honey and vinegar. Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's something for me personally, I really, really am in the process of still really learning how to do. Right.
Yeah.
And to with not especially with men, I'm really having to learn how to really finesse that thing. Everything don't have to be just straight up blunt and bah, my way
Right.
or the highway.
And
right?
in my nature,
Let's say, hey, Ronnie Q.
in my nature, I'm a straight shooter, right?
Mm-hmm.
I say what I feel, and it is what it is. Boom, take it. That's my nature. That has been my nature. However, I had to learn that if you want a long lasting relationship, sometimes you need to curtail what you're gonna say, hold it, and think about how you're gonna give it to the person that you talk. That was tough for me because I'm a Aries, I'm a fire sign, and I can be very blunt and opinionated. But I had to learn in my age that it's how you deliver things matter. Because and I tell my kids, you can say pretty much whatever you want to say, but it's how you deliver it to whomever you're talking to, because at the end of the day you want them to receive it.
Right,
And
right. And
so
see, go ahead, go ahead.
and like and going and even with the thing about the lady with that house, I just didn't like the way she told him. And the thing about the purse, even dwindling it down to just buying a purse, you don't have to necessarily keep the purse, but you don't have to say, I don't like this. And
Right,
that's my whole thing.
right. And you know what? A new phrase I'm learning how to operate off of, putting a pin in it, and we come back to it later.
Come back,
That's
and I've had to learn because I have
that's something
always
new. I'm just not learning
yes.
how to put a pin in something,
Mhm.
and we come back to it later.
And I had to learn I don't need to say this right now. And that was hard for me. I don't need to say this at this moment. It's not that deep. Nobody's gonna die if we put a
Right,
pin in it and come back and talk about it later.
exactly. And that's something new. I think that's like 2024 new for me. Right? That's
Mhm.
something new. And I think I literally just started using that phrase. I think I just used that last weekend. No, for
Mhm.
Thanksgiving with my cousin. I heard
Mhm.
myself saying, well, you know, you could always put a pin in it and come back to it. And when I
Mhm.
heard myself say that, I said, oh, where I got that shit from? So I literally think that's something like a new concept to me that I
Mhm.
must have been subconsciously exercising here recently. Something
Mhm.
new. And to the point that now I can even verbalize it. Like
Right.
that's how new it is. But I
Right.
think that's gonna take me a long way. You
It
know what I'm
is.
saying? You know, instead of being so, you know what else I'm learning from those cop, like the cop reactions things I see with the arrests and stuff. It
Mhm.
gives me an opportunity to really look at stuff from the outside
Mhm.
and say, damn, you know, like for me, who always be so responsive and reactionary and horrible, right? In some ways, I look at that shit and say, damn, Demetra, you didn't have to do it that way.
Mhm.
Like, look how big you making this situation. Look how much worse you making this situation.
Mhm.
You know, so I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna be 48, girl. Oh, my son told me last night that I was what did he say? He say I'm he told me he say I'm doing something to 50. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 years old. I say I am not doing I say no, I'm not. What word did he use? Reese. He told me some girl. I took offense to that. But okay, we're gonna get another reaction, right? So let me see. What's up, Lou? You came in. Thank you for coming in. Tweety came in. Ronnie Q came in. We just doing some live reactions. We just shooting the shit. Weary Nightstand said something. Said yes, come through with different commentary. This is so soothing, love. I gotta come through with some different commentary, right?
Okay.
I
What I'm
got
gonna do
to.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop down. I'm
Okay,
gonna
but
drop
keep
down.
that link close in case you want to hit it again.
Okay. All right. I
Okay,
got
because we're gonna keep chopping it up. But
you. Okay.
I have got to come up here. I had dropped you down like stuff so you can work it out. I know you were trying to drop down. Um so you know I have to come on here and do something different because I'm just not I'm still not here. Where to you here? 2025, there is no witness protection for Lil Wayne. There's no way you can run. There's no way you can hide. It ain't no cloud. Let's see about this man. Let me see. Can y'all see this? So y'all tell me which one y'all want to look at. He in her backyard and she upset about it. She don't pay no bills. If she can't, wait a minute. If she can't pay the rent, she sleep with her landlord for free rent. Well, makes sense to me. He cheating on her with somebody else. Which one y'all want to see? Which one y'all want to see? She don't pay no bills. He in her backyard, or if she can't pay the rent, she gonna sleep with her landlord for free rent. 1, 2, or 3. 1 is she don't pay no bills. 2 is wait a minute. No. 1 is somebody in the backyard and she mad about it. 2 is she don't pay no bills, and 3 is she gonna sleep with the landlord for some rent. 1, 2, or 3. Oh yeah, I'm a pick. And of course I'm gonna go with she gonna sleep with the landlord for the rent. Makes sense to me. Ah! Hold on.
Coming for him.
Oh, thank you, Lord, for coming into my life. I know.
Yo, I got something for Mr. Robert.
1, we're gonna go back to 1 after this one.
Because if he think that just because
okay, Betty Boo,
rent again, he's about to he got something coming for him.
Wait a minute, what? Let me rewind.
Like,
wait a minute, what? Wait, what?
Yo,
She look gay.
I got something for Mr. Robert. I got something. Because if he think that just because it's time to pay rent again, he's about to he got something coming for him.
Why would he think that?
It's like, he's in my house right now. He's in my living room. Asked him to leave and he will not leave. But it's cool. It's cool. Stay there because now I have something to show your wife. Since you think you can use me, okay, cool.
Why he think that though?
Because I may pay my rent late, but I still pay it.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, he want that ass.
I've been out here a long time.
Hey, Mr. Robert.
Well, you know why I'm here.
Mr. Robert, I don't want to do that anymore.
Oh, anymore.
Okay, then you got the month's rent.
Can I just please have a little bit more time?
No, look, you know the deal. And we've done this before, and I think it's a pretty good deal for you. I mean, you don't pay anything.
Okay, and what would your wife think?
Who cares what she thinks? Hey, is she here? No, don't worry about her.
I told you that last time was the last time. So.
Okay, well, you don't seem to get it. You're either gonna take your clothes off and do what we did before. We've done it twice already.
Okay.
So.
Why don't you say all 3 of them?
Like that. Nobody has to know.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have to tell your wife, Mr. Robert.
Oh, okay. I'll put her out on the street just like I'll put your ass out on the street.
Hey, Tiki.
Don't worry, I pay her rent too. You know, I pay all her bills. Okay, look, are you you're gonna either do, what do you want me to do?
Exactly, Kathy.
I'll take you out on a date. Would that help?
No.
Would that make you feel better?
No.
Okay.
No, it wouldn't. No.
Okay.
Hey, Jim.
You got about 35 minutes to take off your clothes. The bed's right out here.
Not 5
I'm
minutes.
gonna do it, and then you can pay me the rent later. You won't have to worry about it anymore.
No, I'm not doing it anymore, Mr. Robert.
You did it before. What's so hard about doing it again?
Landlord tenant.
You're almost the same age as my dad.
So?
And it makes me feel gross. Like, what if I was your daughter?
Hey, if you were my daughter, I'd be paying your rent if you were my daughter. So don't worry about that.
Okay.
Okay, let's figure it out. You really made up your mind about this? Because that's going to be it. Your ass is going to be out on the street.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
Okay, well, you got 12 days to get the hell out of here. Because I'm not going to put up with this. See you later.
You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? You know what? Forget showing his wife. We're going to tell the world. We're going to tell the world. We're going to show the world what kind of monster Mr. Robert
No,
is.
No, bitch.
I literally just lost my job 2 months ago. So it's not like I'm freeloading. And I do deliveries, but like y'all know that, y'all know how that is. It's just not making ends meet. And I don't deserve to be slutted out just to have somewhere to lay my head, bro. Like, that's
no, you don't deserve that.
Y'all, please help me spread the word about Mr. Robert.
Girl, everybody gonna want to move up in there, bitch. Everybody spreading the word about Mr. Robert for to have me look up Mr. Robert number to find out where Mr. Robert at. Do he have some properties over here in 7702? Okay, now this gotta be a skit. Oh well, she about to own that property. Okay, let me drop the link. He may screw his daughter too. Okay, that poor Tiki. What the fuck is going on? They went to Tyler Perry acting school. Sometimes I be thinking I must live in an alternative universe. Okay, Kathy, feel me. Here go the link. If you want to come up here and state your case, because I got a feeling ain't nobody finna like what I'm about to say. Ain't nobody finna like what the Demetra commentary is. But let's get this commentary. Number one, if y'all notice at the very beginning of this video, I caught on to immediately. I caught on to a couple of things. Immediately. Number one, what make him think, my mind at the very beginning of this is, what make him think it's that you're going to be even, girl, this is my fake microphone. It's a real microphone, but right now I'm giving this good commentary. I feel like I should have it like this. You know what I'm saying? What make him think that this was going to even be something that was an option? What have you done to present or make him think that, right? Because guess what? If he a landlord, they don't just, something weird got to be going on. We found out very quickly that she didn't already done this. She didn't done it twice before. She said it, he confirmed it. So to act like now that you can't be slutted out when you already slutted yourself out. If you didn't want to be, which, at any given moment in time, you have a right to change your mind. You have a right to say, no, I don't want to do this. But it's not like this man getting this idea that you're going to be down with it out of no fucking where. You done already paid the rent 2 times, 2 months with your coochie. So, of course, at this third time, thank you, Tiki. I don't know what this shadow is up in here. Like, I don't know. I keep trying to figure out what's making this shadow across my face, and I can't figure out what the hell it is. I don't know what it is. Thank you. You know, she has a right to be self-determination, and that includes changing her mind. She absolutely has the right to change her mind at any given moment, right? And when she changes her mind and says that she don't want to do it no more, then at the next point in time, what happens is now you need to make some other living arrangements, right? Because, okay, and she had a right to be conniving. Right now, is it really about the fact that she feels slutted out or feels degraded by him? Or the fact of it is now she want to extort the man? Because it sounds like now she wants to extort him. Now she wants to put him on blast. Now she wants to threaten his wife. Now she wants to tell the world. All that conniving ass shit is her right. She has the right to be perfectly conniving in this situation, because at this moment, I feel like she went from being a slut to being now conniving. Okay? Right. She can revoke the coochie coupon. She can change her mind, but have his rent. Right. Why she wasn't trying to tell, why she wasn't trying to call his wife the first time? Why she wasn't trying to tell on him to the world the first time, the second time? And to me, hey, I feel like she blowing a good goddamn thing. Okay? If this man is willing, and that is like a nice size little house and everything, you know what I'm saying? It look nice, the bathroom look nice and everything. Got the door, look, it might be 3 bedrooms up in that motherfucker. If she didn't find the way, whereas she can sit there and don't pay no motherfucking rent. We talking over $1,000 a month. If she finna have, if his old ass, if she didn't find a willing goddamn fast change, ain't no Robert. If she didn't found out, she didn't hit a lick. Now she already know. She got her lease, everything. I would have got this video as proof that we done already made a goddamn arrangement. I would have got this proof on this record that you already have agreed to these terms. And then guess what I would have did? I would have knocked his ass off so motherfucking fast. Look at that old white man. It couldn't take no more than what, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, you know what I'm saying? I would have went here and knocked his motherfucking ass off, kept knocking his ass off, month. Stacked my goddamn bread and everything. And the minute he started asking me for some motherfucking money, then I would have been talking about, no, Mr. Robert, we got a verbal contract. The verbal contract say that you're going to get this coochie and I'm going to get my rent. And at that moment in time, when he started trying to renege on the coochie for the rent, then I would have got conniving. That's when I would have been talking about, nah, motherfucker, you're not finna renege on our goddamn coochie contract. Do I need to show your wife? Do I need to show her goddamn husband authority? That's when I would have went to all that conniving, manipulative type of shit. Hey, Saint City. But it was so different now on the 3rd month than it was the first 2 months. Now, I'm not saying that everybody should go out and try to get somewhere to live and prostitute themselves for their rent. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm talking about giving this scenario, this situation that we confronted with right now. The situation we confronted with, the situation she presenting us with, is that she didn't goddamn hold out that coochie before. So what y'all say? Yeah, I read the other ones before this one. Yeah, she definitely should be having his rent money though. All her 30-day move out notice. Right. He can't give her no 12 goddamn days. She got the right, but she old enough to know that the consequences are not going to be what you want. I'm just saying. Exactly. And she started doing it. Exactly. You can't live for free. Find other arrangements on where to live. All right. Can't say, girl, me too. I would have been talking about, girl, I love this landlord. Rent is high though. Yeah, higher than that piece of ass you got. I'm like, what's the problem? Girl, she making a problem where it ain't no problem. Lou say correct that part. She has him in 4K for the world to see. Right. Wait a minute. What you mean, Lou? Expound. Captain say, I would have had him sign receipts. Oh, okay. All she would have needed to do right then and there, she shouldn't have even said nothing. You know what I'm saying? She should have made that little videotape. Man, we're gonna move on to the next video because we that's my commentary on that. Okay, you know, a rent in the hand, a rent in the coochie beats a eviction on the streets. Let's see, she don't pay no bills. Oh, the first one's blissful. I be thinking even it's a good conversation.
I don't gotta give no permission.
Hold on.
You can't come next time you come here. Knock on the damn door. That's it.
Oh, that's Louisiana.
Hey, look, your landlord told me to come back. I don't gotta give no permission for you to come fix an AC that you don't own.
Excuse me. Like, what the you doing?
Oh, my bad. Mr. Joe told me to come fix your AC.
I don't give a what nobody told you. Why is you back here?
Man, I'm just trying to help you out. Now I'm doing my job. I was told your AC out. You hot. I'm trying to fix your AC.
Why she talking
that
to you?
That ain't got nothing to do with you. You're not supposed to be in my backyard. You're not supposed to be in my backyard.
Bro, ain't this 2936?
You know where you came at.
All right, then. Well, I'm trying to do my job. Be cool. Chill out.
I'm not going to be cool. I got churn in here. Like, you cannot be in somebody's backyard without their permission. That's what I'm saying. You can't be back here. You're doing way too much.
I don't understand. Why
that's how happened.
All right, brother. Chill out. Let me do my job. You got kids.
Yeah, I'm glad she start shooting too.
And I'm going about my business.
Boy, what part of you ain't supposed to be in my backyard?
I would advise her to get up.
Oh. Like, you cannot be in nobody's backyard like that.
Hold on. So Lou was finishing off her commentary from the last video. She said, I would advise her to get to know her rights as a tenant. Talk about the last lady with the coochie. Then go from there. Exactly. Good energy shaking her head at this lady right here. Now we're gonna let it play out, and then we're gonna give our thoughts. And the link is down there for anytime you want to come up, but you can talk to. We can talk it out in the chat.
No, like you. Next time when you come to my house, this is my house. Joe do not stay here.
Assalamu alaikum.
Let me do my job, you hear me? You fall back. I'm about to get this AC done. Chill out.
You ain't about. Then you not about to play with me like that. Joe do not stay here. He can't tell nobody to come to my house. This is my property. You cannot come back here in my yard without my permission. You can't do that.
You pay rent. You don't even own this.
I don't give a what I do. This my. Now see if I'd have called somebody over here, it'd be something. I'm trying to tell you, you just can't do that.
You know what?
So now you just going to ignore me.
Do what you do. If you want to call me the Joe, call me.
Now see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to tell you that you need to be out my backyard. You can't come. Next time you come here, knock on the damn door. That's it.
Yeah, we can watch that Tiki next year.
Your landlord told me to come back. I don't got to get no permission for you to come fix an AC that you don't own.
I know exactly
what you damn sure do. You have to. Like you ain't got. You not about to come in my backyard and not just tell me you back here.
I got this. Chill out. Be cool.
Man, all that. I'm telling you right now. I'm about to call Mr. Joe because this. I'm not doing this. You not about to be coming on my property and doing this. You not, because I'm telling you, that could have been real bad. That could have ended up real bad. Now, what if I would have acted another way instead of coming back here trying to tell your stupid something?
Man, say, brother, you know what? I ain't got time for this. Man, you want to be hot? Stay hot.
No, I told you to get your from back here without telling me.
Stay hot.
You can't come next time you come.
All right. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss this. Let me see what y'all saying. Ronnie Q asked, was she a renter or owner? We found out that she's a renter. I got you, Tiki, on that one. The trial. I got you on that one. If the owner, Ronnie Q, okay, Kathy says, I agree with both of them. Okay. Ronnie Q say, if the owner getting the AC fixed, I wouldn't say shit. Right. Oh, I got you, Tiki. So the scenario, he back there, she look out her window, look like, and this man back there fucking with the AC. She don't sound like to me. Nobody gave her a heads up, and the man didn't knock at the door, say nothing. So she goes to approach him, and for my commentary's sake, let's listen to the first 30 seconds again.
Knock on the damn door. That's it.
Let's listen to how she
you
first.
Can't come next time you come here. Knock on the damn door. That's it.
Man, look, your landlord told me to come back. I don't got to get no permission for you to come fix an AC that you don't own.
All right. So this is what we face with the dilemma. The man is there. She a renter. And the man back there doing some requested by the landlord repairs. But he don't tell her nothing. Okay, that's the scenario we face with, and this is how she approaches him. Lady Steph say, even if she does not own the property, the landlord is supposed to give her notice. He's wrong and disrespectful. The landlord wrong and disrespectful? What to say? It is the owner's responsibility to notify the tenant. Out of respect, he should have knocked, but yeah, okay. Tiki say, I mean, he should have knocked on the door. Okay. This is my favorite accent, Louisiana one. Lou say, I saw this. She was tripping hard as fuck, especially if she is renting. Call the landlord or the popo. Monica Q say, if he didn't get it fixed, she would be pissed at the bitch. This is not her property though. Okay, we got mixed, but on the same wave. It's kind of like split. It's like I can see both sides kind of thing going on. Kathy say she doing too much. Now her air ain't gonna get fixed, right? She crazy, right? That's fair. She wants to be notified. A notice on the door or something. Very true. Lou say, but the contractor is acting like he don't give a fuck. Lady Steph say, she said, I have kids in here. Maybe that was more of her position, right? Exactly. I would not be happy. Tiki said they both woke up on the wrong side of the bed, just passing negative energy back and forth, right? She is supposed to get a notice they need to enter the property. Okay. Liz say unprofessional. Okay. Lou say he didn't knock on the door and acting bad. Why? But why? Steph 219 say he should at least knocked on the door and let her know why he is there. Ronnie Q say the gardener doesn't have to give a notice. Tiki say, hey, Lady Steph. I'm going to come back to this gardener having a notice. That's interesting. The repairman didn't technically have to say anything. It's all on the landlord. Okay. So that's the first statement. So let me give y'all my commentary, what I think. And go from there. Everybody is right to everything that's being said. At least like a little bit of everything what everybody's saying is right so far, right? It's not a matter of right or wrong, but I get it. So the first part, I think the biggest thing is not the fact that he had a right to be back there. He definitely he has the right to be back there because he was called by the property owner to do some repairs. So he has every right to be in that backyard. Secondly, who is responsible for letting her know he coming? The landlord. The landlord dropped the ball in not notifying her, right? She has a right to want to know who in her backyard be given notice that, hey, I'm here, I'm about to do this work. So I feel like, and let me say this. Also, though, her approach, just coming and cussing and doing that kind of shit, was real raggedy. I feel like common courtesy, no matter what, no matter if the landlord already gave her notice, whether he called, I think that the safest thing for that man to have done, the best way for him to handle that is, even for his own safety, is before I go do this job, when I pull up, to knock on the door. Simple. Hey, sincere, I'm the AC man. Your landlord called. I'm about to get busy back there in the back. I think at that moment in time, that's all. I think no matter what, that should be his standard fucking practice. Period. Out of everything that we didn't talk about, the landlord who owns the property, the landlord giving notice, the stuff, him having the right to be back there because of the property owner, I think even if the landlord called her and told her that, hey, the AC man gonna be coming sometime today or tomorrow, even if the landlord would have called her and told her, I still feel that the minute he pull up to that residence, the repairman, he should knock at the door and say, I'm going to go in the back and do some repairs. That's common courtesy. That's common courtesy. And I think she 100,000% fucking right. I personally, as a single woman and stuff like that, let me know who been identify your goddamn self. Don't have me just look out the back there, goddamn in the back window and shit like that, and all of a sudden I see some man out there. Yes, I can use my context clues. I can look and say, okay, or I also know I've been having problems with my goddamn air conditioner. I know I didn't call the goddamn landlord and complain about my goddamn air. All that's true. I can use my context clues and see, even about him stealing it. I can tell that he ain't trying to steal a goddamn thing because he out there moving slow, doing this shit, got the shit all laid out. That's not like a thief. So with all that being said, in my head, I know I'm having air conditioner problems. I know I didn't complain. I know this man out here in the middle of the goddamn day with his shit all spread out. So no, he's not trying to steal my air conditioner unit. I can tell all that. I can tell that he working on my air conditioner. Fuck all that still. Why you ain't knocking my motherfucking door and tell me shit? How come I gotta come to the door and see this stranger in my yard and you ain't said nothing? What if I would have came to the same window, see your black or this patio door? What if I would have been walking through my living room, butt booty ass naked, and I don't know no goddamn repairman out there? What if my kids up in here and I got little kids and I'm about to change their clothes and shit at the living room. I didn't just hook them up the tub. I just carry their little naked asses in the living room and I don't know your black ass out there and I got my kids there It's a lot of shit that can go with that scenario. What if I don't have no goddamn sense and I don't know how to use my context clues and all I see is somebody in my backyard? I get to shooting your black ass. Now, do I have to talk to him stupid? No. But if I had one of them different things going on running through my mind that I just said, and I get mad, that's going to make me be the reason why I come and say, why the fuck you ain't knocking my door, man? Damn. So I get it. We don't know everything that led up to her going the fuck off. She might have just walked through that motherfucker butt booty ass nigga to see that man and already she mad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's no reason why he couldn't have knocked at that door, period, and said who he was, identified himself, and what his intentions was. I think that just should be common sense. I don't think that just because the landlord, just because I don't own the property and I'm renting, I don't think that means that the landlord can just do anything and have anybody come out without saying something to me and notify me, right? So yeah, and I want to say this part about the gardener thing. The gardener deal is that the gardener come pretty much, as far as I know, they come on a regular basis at a regular time, and so therefore they come and you expecting them, right? I don't think the gardener just pop up any given moment in time and just start doing stuff. And I think, but my auntie them had their gardeners and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I don't own no house, but I have a gardener. But my auntie and them, they have gardeners. And if they do pop up at a different day or something, they'll knock, ring the doorbell, and let them know, hey, I came on this day instead of the other day. You know what I'm saying? I think it's still common courtesy outside the routine. So let me look, because y'all sounding off in these comments, baby. Let me catch up. Y'all are sounding off. Tika say, I'm a renter in the building. I have always got notice from property manager about maintenance. However, the maintenance will enter whether I'm here or not. Right. I get the same type of notices and stuff like that. And guess what, though? Even though the landlord, the property, they send out notices saying they coming, and even though they can come in whether you're there or not, guess what? I'm at home all day. Guess what they always do? They always knock. I have yet to be up in here and the maintenance people come and they don't knock first. They always knock first and give me an opportunity to know they're coming in. Ronnie Q say, you think, I think, women. You think, I think, as long as they don't have to enter the home, it's the same. Demetra is right. Her beef about the notice. Demetra is right. Her beef about notice is the notice with the landlord. I think you probably see now where I was coming with that. Common courtesy. Cecile came in. I say hello. Happy Tuesday. Liz say, you usually can rely on your gardener, therefore you don't need a notice. They normally have a regular schedule too. Her reaction could be PTSD. Yeah, and that PTSD could have got her ass shot. Totally with the landlord. I don't think it's totally with the landlord. I think it's definitely the landlord definitely supposed to let her know. But I think that man should have not came and told her too. So I don't think it lies totally on the landlord. I don't agree. This day and age, I want a heads up notice. Me too. Plus, you don't want to be walking up on the wrong property at the wrong time. Pow, pow, pow. Exactly. Even as a safety precaution for his own self, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. He should still make that good practice, like best practice, right? Winter say he may not have known she wasn't notified. So since he wasn't entering into the home, not thinking he just went up to do his job, both could have handled it differently. Correct. Also, they were stealing AC units here in New Orleans. She might have been paranoid and thought that he was stealing. True. Very, very, very true. But see, that's leaving a whole lot of things up. That's why I think as best business practices would be to let people know what you're doing. Period. You know what I'm saying? That'll keep you from getting shot. One has a schedule, one does not. Business, I think Liz is talking about the gardener and the repairman. Okay, y'all talking to each other. Lady Steph say, do you think that maybe he thought the landlord had communicated with her already when he was coming to fix the air conditioner? Yes, I think he probably thought that, but at the same time, best business practices, he should have told her something. He should have knocked and told her something. Just what if the landlord didn't get around to it? What if the landlord say, "Oh, well, hey, I'm gonna let her know," and he forgot, or he called a couple of times but didn't reach her? That's leaving too many variables up in the air for even his own safety. Like if you the repairman, so at this moment in time, I'm thinking about best practices, like for everybody. The best thing that repairman could ever do is at least knock at the door in any given situation to best protect himself, right? Like Tiki say, that part, Demetra, single woman with children in the house, that is scary. And as a man, he should get that and excuse her being upset, right? And that's where they both doing bad in their responses, right? Because he could have easily said, "Hey, ma'am, I'm sorry, my bad." But I think if we was to watch that again, but I'm not gonna go over it again. But I think he was at one point in time trying to like relax her down, like, "Look, lady, I'm coming to fix your hair." Like he really did. I think that he did try to. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Okay, look, but this is what it is." And then she could have backed up a little bit once she knew once she realized that it was the maintenance man, all that, once she got her little shit off and she had popped her shit, she could have eased up. She didn't have to keep going and going and going and going and going. Ronnie Q say that's like as women, sometimes we just be once you think you right, you know what I'm saying, you don't come off the gas. One landlord trying to repair the air while another trying to get the box. Exactly, boy. It's hard to come out to this thing. Let me take my minutes here. I ain't think. Right. They be on schedule. We don't know if he knocked and maybe she didn't hear it. Well, Winter, that's going into all the different variables, right? But I think it's kind of safe to assume that he didn't knock, because I think he would have said, "Hey, I did knock." That could have ended it. He could say, "Oh, I did knock. You must have heard me." And he didn't say that. He got to talk about he got a right to be there because of the landlord. Remember? I know, Jason. Hey, Jason, R. Kelly did do, and I need to watch that, Jason. Let me write that down, because I am looking for different content. Hold on, Jason Finch. Good to see you, honey. Y'all know Jason Finch love him some R. Kelly. So I'm going to definitely do some content about the R. Kelly daughter accusations. Thank you, Jason. You will see that sometime this month. Sometime between this week and next week, I will do a live about that, baby, just for you. Okay, you better come. Hey, Creole Butterfly, good to see you. You never know what she's going through, but that's on any given side. You never know what that goddamn repairman going through, and by him not knocking in the door and letting her know, he could be back there. She don't know that man back there, and he could be back there and just snapped and went out there on kung fu crazy. Okay. Hey, Miss Sparkle. Some states require a notice of how many days they would have to enter your property. It varies by state. Exactly. And then it may even vary, between the apartments and it's so many variables. It's so many freaking variables that literally I think it comes down to really, really, who in that whole scenario, landlord, tenant, repairman, who in that just straight out just coming to do repairs, not knocking, not saying nothing, who stands in the position of most risk? I would think the person who's at most risk out of the landlord who not even there, out of the tenant who in their house, and the repairman who coming up to the goddamn place and don't know what's going on inside the house. I think the person most at risk is the repairman. So again, I'm just gonna stick on the fact that it's really him who needs to protect himself the most, and the only way he can protect himself the most is to try to go ahead and let people know he there. You know. Hey, that's my new word of the day, variables. Okay, I know you go winter. Variables. That's my new word of the day. The variables. You know, that's a different variable into the equation. So we all agree the repairman, right? And the best thing that the repairman can do is protect himself is to let them know he's there. I'm back for a few minutes. Are we on the jury box tonight? We in the jury box every night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tonight we're gonna hear some more law enforcement and look at more evidence. And then that's definitely tonight. And I doubt very seriously we get to the interrogation tonight, but it might be a slight chance that we get to his interrogation film. But I don't think so. I think that'll be tomorrow. But yes, ma'am, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Variables, dynamics, you know what I'm saying? This is what happens when you're doing different content. So we're going to do one more reaction, and then I'm going to end it by showing y'all. I'm going to pull out a video out the vault. I remember them, write it down, because I couldn't remember earlier which one it was I wanted to show y'all. But I remember now, okay? And it's not part of the Vlogmas. It's just an added treat. So we looked at that one. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3. So we looked at... he in the backyard upset about something. She don't pay no bills. Oh, that's the one we got to see. She don't pay no bills. We looked at the landlord. So let's see what this one give us. Here, let me make it bigger.
What's up?
And thank y'all for joining me for this content. Yes, I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to try.
What you mean? If you don't pay no rent, you going to have
and I'm going to play.
I'm going nowhere, man.
What you mean you going nowhere? What's up? Yeah, I need to go pay rent.
I got no money, man.
What you mean? If you don't pay no rent, you gonna have to go.
I'm going nowhere, man.
What you mean you going nowhere?
You know, I lost my job, you know, and I pay a lot of money.
Yeah, but you just sitting around in the house, you're not really doing anything else, you feel me? So I'm gonna need you to like grab your stuff and go if you're not gonna help me.
Nowhere, man.
Come on.
Just go to court, man.
What you mean go to court?
Yeah.
It's my house.
I don't care. I have 60 days.
This is my house though. 60 days for what? This is my house. You can't be in here not paying for nothing.
Come on, man. I'm not going nowhere. You know, there is a law in this country. You know, I'm not going
nowhere. Listen to me though. But you're not paying nothing. You talking about this shit. You feel me? You talking about you can't go nowhere.
Well, somebody stole my money in this house.
What did that guy do with
I don't know.
It's only us two and our kid.
That's what I'm asking about. Who took my money?
Stole your money?
I have $400.
I need help with this rent. You're not paying, bro.
Ain't go.
Like, nah, you gonna have to go. Ain't no go to court. You gonna have to get your stuff and get out of here.
I'm not going nowhere.
I'm going to work every day. Every day I'm going to work every day. You talking about you can't help me with the bills.
I don't care, man.
You talking about you lost your job, but you just sitting in the house all day. You're not doing nothing. You're not helping me around the house.
I'm cleaning the house, man.
How? I came in here the other day.
I put food in the refrigerator. You stole my money. You took my food. You ate my food every day. I'm not going nowhere, man. Go to court.
What do I need to steal your money for?
Man, go to court.
Bro, your people's gotta come get you something. And you can't keep sitting in here with me, ain't paying for nothing, you feel me? I brought you from your people's house to come here and live with me. You feel me?
Okay.
You can't just be sitting here all day. It's been 3-4 years since we've been living in here. You haven't been paying no rent for at least 2.5 years.
Okay,
and I'm stressing by myself paying all this bills.
I'm stressing too, man. I'm not
Come on, man. We're not doing this. You're not doing. You're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to get your stuff today. I'll probably get you tomorrow.
I'm not going nowhere. Go to court.
We're not taking this to court. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Her old ass, not his girlfriend. He sound younger.
Nothing. Your name not even on it. We're not going.
I'm your girlfriend.
But you're not helping me.
Oh!
I have a right to stay in this
No, I ain't know you got no right to stay. You're not helping, bro. You're not helping me out. I'm gonna call your people. I'm gonna call your mother. Somebody gonna have to come get you.
Man, she look old as fuck.
We're not doing this, bro. You gonna
Okay,
have to
go to Kaufman. Okay, I'm
not
done. I'm
going.
done
What
with
you
you.
mean?
I'm done.
What you mean?
I'm done.
All right, but you gotta go.
Go nowhere. I love
You
you.
have to go. No, you have to. You have to get out. Like I'm stressing paying all this bill. It's rent $1,500 in here. You're not helping with anything.
Oh, that's right, $1,500.
Oh, you don't even know because you're not even helping me.
I thought this $2,500 because I'm paying money for no reason.
What money have you gave me?
Oh shit!
What money have you gave me?
I gave you money before.
Bro, come on, yo, we're not doing this. I've been asking you for the past 2.5 years. I've been being lenient on you and all that. I've been asking you for the past 2.5 years to help me with these bills. You're not
beating myself. Yourself, man. I gotta go now.
Where are you going?
I'm going to
You better go get your stuff and get up. No, we're not doing this. Come on, bro. We're not doing this. You're gonna have to get.
I'm going to police.
Oh, you can call them. They're gonna tell you to leave. Call them.
You can't come to my room.
Bro, oh my God. Yo, you're gonna have to go.
Baby, she said no more domestic violence. She cried.
That's dead. Like, no.
Why she cut the light off?
Bro. Come on. Stop all you faking. You faking. You're faking. You're gonna have to go.
She's like,
you're not doing this. You're not ready to keep stressing me. I'm not about to keep paying all these bills for myself. You feel me? You're not even doing nothing around the house. I come in here, the kitchen dirty, room dirty, like you just act like you stressed, you depressed. No, we're not doing this. You've been hitting me with that depressed shit for about 2.5 years. We're not doing this, bro.
Why she cut the light off?
Fake crime, all this stuff.
Okay, his 90-day fiance know her rights, baby. She know all her motherfucking rights. She said, you got to call the cops. She said, I'm not going nowhere. Baby, she say she cook, she clean. She say she his girlfriend. She say, ooh. But what kills me is that light was on the whole time when she was standing in that hallway, right? Was the light on in that room? Because they got a room right there, even though it's dirty and shit. Why when she went in that room and closed that goddamn door, she started talking out the door with the lights off and shit? Nobody's home. We gone now. Okay, I would hate to say this, but I'm about to say it. This is a perfect example of one of them African scammers, right? I don't mean no harm, but y'all heard her accent and everything, right? Baby, she said, I'm your girlfriend. And I could have sworn, right when somebody was saying, is that his girlfriend? He could say, is she a rental or a girlfriend? When they showed her face for a little bit, I saw that little old lady. I say, I was just saying out my mouth. I say, that ain't his girlfriend. That little old lady, he sound way younger. Look at her. Wait a minute. Baby, this old lady got it going on. She been living up in there 2 years rent-free, baby. Right? And she must be giving him some coochie. Somebody say this is another case. Her hands look old. Okay. She say she ain't doing shit. Okay. Oh! Okay. That's how she hollered up in there. She said, I'm going to call the cops. You can't come in my room. Okay. This woman know all the ins and outs. Wait till she hit the door. This is the best part of the video. Hold on. She cut off the lights and shit. Nobody's home. What do you mean? Nobody's home.
This $2,500 because I'm paying.
And then she said, wait a minute. How much the goddamn rent? $1,500? I thought you told me to rent up in this motherfucker with $2,500. You mean to tell me I didn't cook a couple of extra meals for your ass thinking that the rent was $2,500? So I done gave you a couple of extra soups around this bitch and a couple of extra pieces of coochie. Because I thought the rent was $2,500. Half for $2,500. Okay. She's like, oh, he didn't forgot what the lie was he told her. He told her a lie 2 years ago about how much the rent was. And now he talking so goddamn much. He didn't talk outside his own lies. Okay? She sounded Hispanic. No, she sounded African or something to me. And he said he moved her out of her family homes. Right. Why the hell he moved out? He should have left her at her people's house. And he needs to get more familiar with his rights. And how can the state define, girl, he gonna fuck around and find out. Not only, wait a minute, wait. So let's break that down, right? He in for a rude awakening. If he really ain't got no sense, and she got all the sense, she can go about this two different ways. She can say that she live there and a roommate because she been there so long, get mail and everything else. Or she gonna say, I not only do I live here, this my common law motherfucking husband. What do you think this is? She can hit his ass with that 1-2 both ways, right? But we got to see my favorite part right here when she walk in that motherfucking room. Hold on.
For no reason.
What money have you gave me?
Now she mad.
What money have you gave me?
I gave you money before.
Bro, come on, yo. We're not doing this. I've been asking you for the past 2.5 years. I've been leaning on you and all
she
that.
She laughing at his ass.
The past 2.5 years to help me with these bills. You not
beating myself. Yourself, man.
She said she tired of hearing that shit.
Where are you going?
Look, she walked backwards.
You better go get your stuff and get up. No, we're not doing this. Come on, bro. We're not doing this.
Not close. No,
the police.
You can call them. They're gonna tell you to leave.
Watch this. Watch this.
You can't come to my room.
Bro, oh my God. Yo.
She is so good at this type of shit that she knows she not recording. She know that he recording, and she start crying for his film. She start going into her act, not for the police when they come, not for her own videotaping, but she started doing her whole crying domestic for his video. She is a pro. You're gonna have to go. We're not doing this. You're gonna have to get out of here. That's dead. Like, no, how? Come on. Bro, come on. Bro. Come on. You faking. You faking. You're faking. Did y'all hear that woman say you hurt me and she inside the room behind the goddamn door? She pushed the door back on his black ass and she said, "Ah, you hurt me." How he hurt her? Baby, that door, it looked like they've been fighting over that goddamn door a lot of damn times. Okay, it looked like he done tried to get in that door many times. She said, "Ah!" You're gonna have to go, bro. We're not doing this. You're not ready to keep stressing. I'm not about to keep paying all these bills for myself. You feel me? You're not even doing nothing around the house. I come in here, the kitchen dirty, our room dirty. Like, you just act like you stressed, you depressed. No, we're not doing this depressed. You been hitting me with that depressed shit for about 2.5 years. We're not doing this, bro. We're not ready to keep doing this fake crime, all this stuff. Baby. And there you have it, folks. Okay. And there you have it. She is the champ. Okay. Hey, under new management, at this moment in time, she did that. Okay. I'm not saying it's cute. I ain't saying that. But guess what? She ain't no rookie. She is very, very good at what she do. You know, hey, he need to ask God for forgiveness for him for being a sucker and a fool. You know what I'm saying? What kills me is when people had the audacity. We saw this on one of them videos. Wait a minute. I can't remember which one of these reaction videos, but what kills me is when people be a sucker and a fool forever in a day, then all of a sudden they wake up when they finally snap to reality that they've been played, then they think everybody else supposed to snap to the reality. Nah, you've been a sucker for 2 years. Welcome to reality, fool. You know what I'm saying? What you want me to do? You've been an idiot for 2 years. You think I'm finna change? Nah, it'd be easier for you to go back to being an idiot. Shit, like something to be changing. You've been acting like you've been an idiot for 2 motherfucking years. I've been up here having my way, doing what I've been doing. Nah, you need to go back to sleep. You dated somebody like that? Lady herself say, the moral to this story and the story before, do not let people stay with you. Okay? We learned a few things. Let somebody know before you enter a property. If you've been using the coochie coupon for your rent, hey, you dug that hole, now you got a screw in it, right? We learned if you're a prostitute, make sure you get your money up front. And we learned also, if you got a trick who ain't paid you your money, you say you're gonna out him, go ahead and take the video footage, but let him keep his face covered. That way he can still come back and be a customer later on once y'all patch it up to get your money right, right? We learned a lot of things on this live, and now we finna learn how to do kung fu. Hold on. And before I go, one for the road out of the Lit Lane Vault. Hold on. We finna learn some beef sector kung fu. And this is going to be a blast from the past. This is one of my private videos. A lot of my stuff private and don't even supposed to be private, but it's just too much to even go through. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'll do like this, so stuff, take it out the boat and then take it off of private. Hold on. Let me see. I'm pulling it up, you guys. Thank you for the cash. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you've been enjoying this content outside of whatever the hell's going on in the beef sector, let me find. It's gonna be on my playlist, which my playlist is private. Because yesterday I took something out the vote and I made it public, and y'all started getting it in y'all feed, and I didn't mean for y'all to see it. I meant to show y'all, so I gotta keep them private. Hold on, I'm not sharing this screen, huh? Okay, hold on. Okay, me playlist. Where's my playlist? The vault. Okay. Hold on. I'm finna leave y'all with this video, one for the road. Oh Lord. Okay. The vote. I just found this today. Oh, come on. Come on with the Kung Fu video. Let me see. Oh, please tell me I got it. Please tell me I got it. Man! God damn it. Hold on. I really want to show y'all this. Just bear with me. Talk amongst yourself. Let me see. Let me look in my studio. Let me say Kung Fu. Right here, I forgot to put this one in, make it to the playlist. Don't forget to consider ordering your Lit Lane merch, your Lit Lane mugs. Got several designs. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so upset if I can't. I want to show y'all this video. Oh, I'm in my studio. Oh my God, I never did get up and went. Okay, I'll do it after I finish this one. This live. Oh Lord. Oh well. Let me see if I got another one I can show y'all, because I didn't close this out. Oh well. I just have to wait. I don't have it ready. I don't have it together. I be thinking I got shit together and I don't have stuff together. Hold on. Okay, I'll be having to stop talking so I can find stuff. Okay. Yeah, one of my original hits. I got a new song coming out so you get a ringtone, but this is hold on. I found it. Hold on, let me rewind it before I show it to y'all. This is one of my original Lit Lane edits. I used to have fun. I gotta get back to this kind of content creator. Hold on, let me see. Okay, I'm trying to share it. Okay, there you go. There you go. Excuse me. Okay, let me take me down. Okay, there we go. Let me take the comments down. All right, let's go. Lit Lane Original. This is, I'll tell y'all what year this is from.
This is what it is, okay? I said empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless. Love like mint. I know Kung Fu. Show me.
Hey!
Yeah, are you for real, boy?
That's allowed to go. That's Lovely Love. Who remember that? Who remembers when Lovely Love did that? Does anybody remember when and where Lovely Love did that Kung Fu at? That's Lovely Love. She was on Pizarro's. Let me see what year this was. She was on Pizarro's and she was telling the story and they thought she was lying when she said that she took Taekwondo. And she said, no, I really did Taekwondo. And somebody said they'll send her a cash app if she show one of her Taekwondo moves. And you know, Love ain't scared of no good
Empty your mind.
And so this is when she got ready.
Shapeless. Love like mint. I know Kung Fu. Show me.
Yeah. Yes. And baby, when she went to do the Kung Fu, she did the whole breathing thing and she got in the pose and she did her shit. And I gagged. This was last year sometime. I gagged. I loved it. Oh, it was kickboxing. Kickboxing, not Taekwondo. Baby, when she got ready to do it, she took off her shoes. Y'all saw what she was giving. And all I knew at that moment that this was going to be such a fucking good edit, right? And so that's when I did this edit and made this video. Because it was just so funny to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's how my content creator mind works, right? Let me see. This was May 19th, 2023. May 19th, 2023. And I remember making that epic. I mean, not the epic. I'm reading your comment. I remember making this edit and it only got like 100 views. No, it got 528 views. So I'm gonna put it back on. I'm gonna take it off of private and I'm gonna put it back on public. And we gonna just look in the lane vault. You know what I'm saying? As we get down and do. So anyway, y'all, I'm glad y'all enjoyed this content. I enjoyed coming on here with you guys. It's no need for me to be Demetra Lit all day. It's never a reason for me to be bored with YouTube because I do YouTube, right? I'm a YouTuber. So whenever, I'm going to be popping up and giving lives and doing my thing over here. Because don't forget, the name of this video was called Demetra be on some different type shit. Demetra be on some other shit. Okay. I don't have to look for everybody else to entertain me. I know how to entertain me, and while I'm entertaining me, I'll make sure I entertain Lit Lane. I am Demetra Lit all day. I'm gonna post on my wall my link for my merch and some pictures of the mugs. You guys consider getting one. Thank y'all. Hit the like on the way out. See y'all tonight for the Lit Lane Jury Box, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye.